Hello you guys, how is everyone doing? For today's video I decided to do a what's in my makeup bag. I love watching these types of videos and I'm just kind of brainstorming like things that I personally like to watch, and hopefully you guys will enjoy as well. I've been using all of this stuff for like I'd say a year or so. Actually probably like 2 years. It's about to be 2 years. Take it from me, you guys, I adore all of these products. Oops, I have to change my battery. Sorry. Here we guys. Okay, sorry I was rudely interrupted, but maybe it's a sign to stop yapping and just begin the video. So let's get started. Get into this what's in my bag. I'm just going to be pulling things out as I see them, probably not in order because that would be a little complicated. I should have probably like set everything out, but first, this is one of my most recent purchases. It's the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. Okay, I rate this maybe a 7.9. It's good. It's very refreshing. I feel like it does give a little bit more life into your makeup if it's like too matte or dry, which is good, but does it keep your makeup on? I don't know. I've used the one size, I've used the Charlotte Tilbury, and I've used this all-nighter. Honestly, I think they're all really good. I honestly just switch around to whichever one I'm feeling like buying the most, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just decided to try this one out because I think it is new. I don't know if that's right. It's pretty new if I'm not mistaken, so I just wanted to try it out. If you guys do more like natural glowy makeup, I definitely do recommend this one. Also, really make sure to shake this one. If you don't, you get like the oil part of it, and the first time I used it I just had a shot of oil on my face. It was not so good, so just a heads up. Okay, next let's get into powders. My all-time favorite powder is the Fenty Beauty powder. You can tell she's been through it. Like there's not even the tide, or like it's like all rubbed off already. Because I've been out of it and haven't bought in a new one, I've been using the pink Morphe powder. I'd say this is pretty good, but I don't think it is better than the Huda Beauty pink powder. Honestly, it's not a huge like, oh yeah, like this one's horrible, this one's really good. They're both pretty good, so I'd say either or. If you want like a cheaper alternative, definitely get the Morphe. My absolute favorite powders, if you were to get any of these three, I would totally recommend the Fenty Beauty one. It is on the drier side, it is very mattifying, but I still really love it. With just adding some like glowy highlighter, a glowy setting spray, your makeup would look bomb. Next, for contour, I use the Patrick Ta for face. I use the She's Sculpted. Really cool because it comes with, don't mind my eyeliner, but it comes with the powder and the what would you call it? Oh, and the cream, which is really nice. I don't think I've ever used the cream, only because I use this cream Say bronzer in tan bronze. I love both of them. Honestly, recently I've been using more the Patrick Ta, the powder, because I haven't been using that much bronzer or contour lately, so that's why I love it. I also have the Say buffing brush. It's really nice, especially if you really need that full coverage. I definitely recommend this. I would also recommend getting this in the foundation as well if you're looking for something to give you ultimate coverage when it comes to foundation, contour, blush, all that. Definitely get a buffing brush. Next, I have the Hourglass. I believe this is a foundation stick or a concealer stick. I'm not totally sure, but I use it as a contour. I haven't used this one in a minute, only because I've heard it's not acne safe, so that's the only reason I haven't used it. I wouldn't necessarily say it breaks me out. I'm not really sure if it does or not, but it is honestly really good. If ever I want like a really like nighttime bronzy look, I do lean towards this. I used to use this as well for nose contour because I feel like it's very blendable, and especially when you're doing nose contour, it's really ideal to have a blendable contour. So yes, I really recommend this. Use it in shade Sable. Really nice. I honestly don't use blush that much. Oh, does that kind of rhyme? Do come across using blush for like more of a softer look. I go for the NARS liquid blush in Orgasm. I think this is like a highlighting, like illuminating, something like that. Just look for this one. It's very glowy, very blendable, versatile. I don't know, I really do like this blush, and it's lasted me a long time. It's gorgeous, like, tell me not. Comes with so much product. If I don't want a liquid blush, I use this NARS in Orgasm, just the powder. It's like the same thing but in powder. I really like it. I love how glowy it is. If I ever do want a super glowy look and I want the ultimate level of glowiness, I do add a super glowy blush. I also really like the Dior palette. It comes with the most perfect shades. Like if you want something brightening, if you want just a highlighting, if you want to be more bronzed, some blush, I love this so much. This is my go-to. So I use this one highlighter that I think is the best of all highlighters. But I used it when I was little, like super little, like middle school to like maybe freshman year. And the thing is that the top broke and the label came off and it just broke completely. But I loved it so much that I kept it in a Ziploc bag, and because of that I did not know where I got it from. And since it was so old, I really did not know. It was probably my mom's, from what I know. Don't know what that blush is. I don't even know if it's still on the market. So I had to look for another blush that would be on the same standards as that one. And I found the Rare Beauty blush in Accelerate. It's literally so good. I've heard you have to be careful though because of the packaging. It does tend to break. Thankfully mine never did, but I've seen a lot of videos like that. So make sure to be careful when buying this. But yeah, it's just the bomb. I love it. It's so glowy. Got to include this in the powder section, but I used the Charlotte Tilbury press powder. I used to use like the normal like light skin tone one, but I felt that it was very blurring, but it didn't really brighten my under eyes, and that's what I like. I love a bright under eye. It wasn't doing the job with that one, although it was a very beautiful finish. Like it wasn't brightening enough for me, so I decided to get this one, and it's just the white shade. I think it's pretty brightening. It's not like super, but it does the job, so I do recommend this. And I use the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I've been using this for quite a minute and I think it does the job. I think it works very well. It is a matte foundation, I believe, and it stays very well. I don't have much problems with thinking it like washes it off quickly. It's also acne safe, which is always super important to me. The only problem for me is that the shade range is very weird in my opinion. For my shade, I couldn't really find my perfect shade in the variety that they have. This one's pretty light for me, but I still make it work. Another foundation that I use is the IT Cosmetics. Before this one I used the matte. It's like just a holographic. It's like gray and holographic, but I wanted to try this glowy one. It's the Illumination hydrating serum. I don't know, but it's this color. And I do think that the other one is more full coverage, but the reason why I was drawn towards this specific foundation was because it was super full coverage and it has SPF. It's more of like a serum and like a CC cream. Okay, next let's go on to the concealers. I use the NARS All Over Concealer in the lightest shade. It's light 1. I use this only in my inner corners. Well, honestly, I used to only use it in my inner corners. I've been using more around my face recently, but I use this for a very bright under eye. And honestly, I've been using this brand of concealer for the longest. I think before this I would use the drugstore one, and when I decided I kind of wanted to update and upgrade my makeup, first went to the NARS because it's just so practical and it's so good for your skin too. Well, actually, let me not say so good because I don't really know how factual that is, but I've heard it is acne safe and it doesn't make most people break out, so that's why I do use this one. And I mix it, like I use it over here lower in my face, the Lancome All Over Concealer. The only thing I would say, it is very light. The formula is very thin. It's not as thick as this one, I would say. I used to use this spot concealer. It's really good if you do have really bad acne and you do have to take more steps into covering it. I recommend this so much. Usually it says it does not clog your pores, which we want. So yeah, I do recommend this one. I do have because I used it all, so I do now just put a darker foundation of the Charlotte Tilbury whenever I have to mix them, whenever I feel like it does look too light on me. So okay, I got this in PR and I do honestly really enjoy it. It's the Do It All Radiant Concealer it's from IT Cosmetics, and I use this whenever I need to cover something up when I'm going to the gym, or if I want like a light makeup, no makeup look. Next, I just wanted to incorporate this into the what's in my bag because I think this works very well under makeup. It's so beautiful. It makes your makeup look more like skin. You don't come across the problem of cakiness and that type of thing. So I do really recommend this. It's the Peptide Glazing Fluid in Rose. I used to use the glazing milk, I think it's called, from Rose. Really beautiful. I love it. I just haven't gotten it recently because I've been trying to take certain things out of my skincare and just keep it minimal as of right now because I don't really want to stress my skin. I want to risk things triggering it, so I just took it out. But I don't think it necessarily made me break out a lot. It's just to be safe. Brushes are ideal for a good makeup look. When I blend my foundation, I use this brush. I really wish I could tell you guys where it's from. It came in a kit when I used to be in a BoxyCharm subscription, and it's so nice. If you guys know what its brand it is or where to get it, let me know because it is such a good brush. I use it to blend out my foundation, sometimes my concealer as well. I use the Hourglass concealer brush, but I don't know the price difference in these, but the IT Cosmetics one, super good. I would say maybe this one is a little bit better. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But I got this also in PR and I'm so happy I did because it works so good. I think since the bristles are a little bit different, I don't really know what it is. Now, what I use to blend my concealer before I use a brush is these little finger things. I don't know what they're called. I honestly got it like at a local little boutique shop type of thing. These blend your concealer so good, especially if you like the maximum bright under eye and you want to keep that pigment. Definitely recommend getting one of these. For nose contour, I use the For Contour 3 in Patrick Ta. It comes with like a thinner brush and then like a fluffy brush to blend it out. And I don't really remember how much I bought this for, but you could get so many other things that could be cheaper and work the same, maybe even better. But I do really like using this. It's very practical. So yeah, I do not fill in my brows, but I do use eyebrow gel. I use the NYX brow glue. I know this is very popular because it works very well. Honestly, only use it on the bottom of my brow because my brows tend to fall because the hairs are very long in my brow, so they do tend to fall. And I just use it on the bottom because I feel that when I use it on the top, my eyebrows get a little bit thicker because of the product on it, or not thicker, darker, because of the product on it. So I have to be very careful when using this. A lot of questions asking like my lip combo, what lip products I use. So I definitely want to show you guys my favorites and like kind of like my rotation, because I honestly always stick to these 4. So first, it's the Too Faced Lip Injection. It's like a plumping lip liner. Does it plump your lips? I don't think so. And I use the Puffy Nude. Next, another one of my favorites is the ColourPop in BFF. This is very affordable and it works very well. It's very creamy. I like personally a creamy lip liner. I know it doesn't last as long, but I do love how it looks and how it applies. So this is definitely one of those. I use the MAC lip liner in Stone. MAC actually sent me all of their lip liners, I think, so I got to choose, well, I got to test out all of them, and I honestly fell in love with the shade Stone. If you notice, I like to more stick to my lip color instead of like a deeper tone or a darker brown. But whenever I do want a little bit of a darker lip, I use the Stone and I mix it with the NYX liner in Natural. This is the longest lip liner that I've used. I've used this since like freshman year of high school, and I've always stuck with this. It's always a go-to because it's just like almost exactly the same shade as my lips, so I really like that. But yeah, I mixed these. Now for lip glosses. Recently, I've been really loving the MAC lip gloss in Oyster Girl. It's like a very light pink, but I'd say it's more of a shimmer when on your lips. It adds a very pretty contrast whenever I'm using like darker tones like Stone. I think it's very pretty. You can tell I really do use this one. Like you could literally see the stick of how much I use of it because it's like almost empty. But it's the NARS in Orgasm. I guess I use all of the shades in Orgasm. But girls that love a nude lip, I definitely recommend this Sephora lip gloss in 02. It works so pretty. Before, when I would use more of like a nudie lip, I would use this lip gloss and I thought it looked so pretty. I still do to this day. Okay guys, that's it for all of the things that I have in my makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly love making these types of videos and I love watching them, like I said. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, any suggestions. Literally just tell me about anything because I really do love answering you guys and getting to know the people that watch my videos. Now I have to go ahead and put all my products back into my makeup bag, sadly, and organize it all again. But anything for you guys. Thank you for watching.